Hola guys, happy Friday. I had to be gentle. I'm getting over a breakout here and I got a little breakout here. So if my nose looks funny to y'all, that's what it is. If any part of me looks funny to you, it's because the stress and food have taken over in the last few weeks. But I am super energized. I am heading over to the post office. You guys, heading over to the post office. Y'all remember one of the last times I talked to you guys, I told you how I feel bad that I'm not as up on the friendship game as some of you lovely people are with me. And I told you guys, hold me accountable if I don't go to the post office with a little box for one of my friends. And I didn't go. I didn't go, not because I didn't want to, but just because, you know, life got in the way. And I was at the Dollar Tree yesterday, and I saw some bubble wrap, and I'm like, you needed bubble wrap for that box, so girl, go ahead and get you that bubble wrap and get this stuff out. So that's what I'm doing. I got my bubble wrap and a few other little things I'll show you guys later. Was there anything interesting in that haul? Probably not. But we need a haul, right? We need a haul. What was I saying? Yeah, I came home and I got the little package together. And I am taking it to the post office right now. I might stop off at the little thrift store across the street just to sneak a peekaloo. Just because I'm out. Little dude is actually out of school today, but he wanted to be lazy. He's enjoying his day off. I'm solo, but I don't have much to do out here today. Plus, I don't want to be too busy in case I start getting some phone calls. You guys, today has been so stinking busy. I woke up at 8 this morning checking my emails, and I got some notifications of interest that a recruiter will be reaching out to me on some stuff. And then I had the 11 o'clock phone call with the recruiter for the musculoskeletal clinic. Coincidence, I ended up at a bone doctor. And then that went well. She asked a lot more questions than other recruiters have asked, and then she said, okay, she said, I'm going to go ahead and forward all of your information to the hiring manager at the clinic, and she should contact you, if not today, then Monday. And then yesterday's recruiter phone call said they would contact me within 7 to 10 days with whether or not they want to pursue it further. My old manager sent me a text this morning saying, hey, our job posting just went up on the website if you want to go ahead and apply. So I went ahead and applied for it. I actually applied for the wrong one, and I was just so nervous. My stomach has had butterflies in it since yesterday, and I think it's just so much so fast. I went from rejections to nothing to all of a sudden, you know, interest and offers of recruiting phone calls and stuff like that. So it's just a lot, really, really fast. But I went ahead and applied to the wrong one. And I think it was just nerves. And she contacts me and she said, the HR says that you applied to the wrong one. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I finally got that straight. I applied to the right one. And then I've been texting back and forth with her and some of my old coworkers who are still there. And I'm in such a good mood, guys. I miss them so much. The ones that I still talk to, the ones obviously that I'm texting with, are so happy and eager for me to come back. They're just like, it would be awesome if you came back, you know, because we kept in touch in the last however many years. We kept in touch, and it would be awesome. And I wouldn't be doing the same job, so I wouldn't have to be dealing directly with the doctors. Although I love them, I wouldn't be dealing directly with them, aside from, you know, making sure their appointments are set and stuff like that. But I'm excited about that, but at the end of the day, it's all about being able to sustain myself. So it's going to come down to pay. Honestly, I know the minimum I can take to support myself and Caleb. So it's going to come down to that. But the fact that people are interested, the fact that the ball is actually rolling is amazing to me. I'm just like, wow, I'm like shocked and chagrined. Like, we went from crickets to chirping birds, you know? But I'm gonna run in here to this post office real quick, and then like I said, I'm gonna run over to the little thrift store across the street and sneak a peekaloo, just because I'm really not trying to spend crazy, and not that I spend crazy at a thrift store, but I'm really trying to hold on to my pennies because we have the Yesterland Halloween theme park coming up. We have all kinds of Halloween activities, and you know, I need a hotel over the weekend and stuff like that, so I want to save my pennies. Are we smeared? Have I been talking all this time and our lens is smudging? I'll clean it up, guys. Let me run into this post office real quick. We get in this car. It's 90-something degrees. It's supposed to be 99 degrees today. Let me tell y'all what I did. So, ay, qué calor. Qué calor. I go in there, right? And I just stepped on my brake and turned the on button, pushed the on button on my AC instead of the car. I'm telling y'all, I am perplexed and frazzled. But anywho, so I walk in, right? Now the box, I taped all to heck, you guys. I'm reusing a box, which I like to do if I can. So I'm reusing this box, so I had to turn it inside out and then make sure that it was really secure, so I taped the heck out of it. And then I went ahead and wrote out the addresses and taped those, covered them as well, just because that's what I do. Then I get to the post office, and the guy who's tending to me is adorable. He's funny, he's cracking jokes, exactly the kind of customer service I like. And he takes the box and he sets it on the little scale, and he's like, oh, your addresses are wrong. We read the addresses from top to bottom. And I thought he was joking because he had been joking, right? I thought it was a joke, so I'm waiting for the punchline. But he says, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to change the address. I'm like, okay, he's not joking. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. So he flips the box over. I had the 2 where the from is supposed to be and the from where the 2 is supposed to be. The addresses were flipped. I was so embarrassed. So he gave me a priority label, and I switched it up and got it on its way. But then when I got back up there, I was so embarrassed. I'm like, if I were to tell you, explain to you the kind of day I'm having so far, it's just like really, really crazy. He's like, oh, I understand. He goes, we all have days like that. He goes, where you just got a lot coming at you. I said, yeah. So he grabs the box and he's like, but you did it again. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, you did the same thing again. And he turns the box over at me, and I'm looking at it, and he starts to laugh. He goes, I'm just kidding. I almost started to cry, guys. I almost started to cry. And I'm just like, you almost had me go home and get up under my bed, and y'all, nobody was ever gonna see me again. He goes, I'm sorry. He goes, you mentioned that you were having a day. He goes, I thought I'd lighten it up a little. I said, oh, it's funny now. I said, but 0.2 seconds ago, you almost had me in tears. But yeah, he's a jovial, happy guy, and I needed that. But then again, I get in the car and I step on the brake and try and turn on the car by pressing the on my air. But anyway, I'm going across the street, see what they have for sale for me, and I'll see you guys there maybe. I don't know if there's anything interesting. But yeah, let's get back into the regular normal swing of things up around here. nostrils getting bigger, or is it just not that I'm in this angle? My nose is widening. You know, my nose did that on both of my pregnancies. I had a basketball nose. Like, my nose just widened, my nostrils. If you look too close, you could probably see my brain. And no, ain't even no chance of that. I'm old, menno-y, and single, so no. Hey, I'm trying to go to the little thrift here in the neighborhood, the second thrift here in the neighborhood, since I'm out here, may as well. I didn't find anything in that one. They have a lot of sales going on, but the way they tag their sales is confusing as all get out. I love to thrift because you search and snoop around, but to search and snoop for sales the way they have it broken down is a little insane. Let me show you guys how they break down their sales. Yeah, I mean, the prices aren't that good to begin with on the clothing, so I'm not going to torture myself trying to look for those colors and that many of those colors to get one free, and it's ludicrous. Okay, it's ludicrous. But I'm going to go ahead and head over to the original thrift here in the neighborhood and sneak a peekaloo there. I have this one. It was my mama's too. Look at that. It is lovely. See if it's cracked or broken. It's a piggy bank, but I don't see. Oh, I guess you'd have to break it. No way. I don't like those. I don't like the ones you have to break. Oh, jeez. It's huge. Christmas, Easter, crafty stuff. Look at these old patterns, guys. McCoy. Yep. These are adorable. Look at that pretty lamp. Look at that price. It is nice though. Okay, so many hours later, I have finally sat and got the few little things that I purchased in the last couple weeks, I guess, to show you guys. But I came home and I was going through emails and just verifying some stuff. I was verifying time for an interview. On Monday, my old clinic, my old manager is going to interview me for the front office position. I have no idea what the wage is. I think I told her what I was making. So maybe there's, maybe that's a good sign that she wants to interview me. Maybe they can work with what I was making or what I need to make. There's a little bit of wiggle room there. But yeah, she told me this morning the position has been posted on the website. I applied. She finagled with HR to get me in past the recruiter stage, since they know me. They knew me for years. So I don't have to go through the recruiter. I just go directly to her, to my old clinic, and interview Monday at 10 a.m. with them. I am going to let them know that I need at least a day before I make a choice. If a position is offered to me, or if, because there's history with us, we're able to be a little more fluid in regards to say, girl, you got it, or do you want to come back, or I don't know how it's gonna flow Monday, but I definitely need at least another day to get some stuff situated with the other two. One of the jobs should have contacted me today, if not today, and they didn't, or Monday, just to let me know what the next step is, if there is a next step. So I'm definitely gonna let my ex-manager know I need at least another day, and then I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna call the recruiters and say, hey, any updates on whether or not there's a possible interview coming along, because either I was offered or there's potential. I won't know for sure what I'm going to say until Monday, but I definitely want to reach out to the other two just to get an idea, like, are y'all still interested? Is anybody going to reach out to me for an interview? This one is the furthest away. One is 20 minutes away and one is 5 minutes away. I think I told you guys. But it's going to boil down to the money. I know what I was making, and I know what I need to make in order to not struggle, in order to not, have to be dependent anymore. So we'll see. But yeah, I was doing all that. I was just verifying with my manager what time, and couldn't even remember if I remembered how to maneuver, how to finagle the hallways in that hospital, but it'll come back to me. I'm gonna go early in case I get lost. But it's an interview with people I know, in surroundings that I'm familiar with a job that I know, and it is an amazing start to what seems like is a progression of things, a progression that I have needed for so long. I am too scared to get too excited, but at the end of the day, this is more attention, this is more movement than I've seen in how long? So I'm excited. But what else? Is that all I was doing? Yeah, that's all I've been doing. And then I got my stuff together. I kind of went into a girl mode where I had to finally decide which of the hair dyes I'm gonna dye my hair, because they ain't gonna see me after almost 3 years with all this gray. Okay, they not. So I decided on the hair dye, the hair color that I want, and then I went out and got my tried and true makeup and stuff, and I'm not going to worry about the outfit until probably Sunday night. But I went into girl mode and started, should I curl my hair, should I straighten my hair, should I wear this color lipstick or that, or whatever. But so that's that. But yeah, it is pretty late. It's about 11 o'clock, and I don't have much, but I finally have enough for a haul. So I'm just going to show you guys the stuff that's sitting right here, and it's only because the stuff that needs to go in cabinets. It's my Dollar Tree haul. Not much at all. Ragweed is real bad around here right now, real bad. So we are definitely needing more tissues. 2 of the waters that I like to have in the refrigerator. You guys, I love these. I really like these, and I'm not usually one for these rehydrated potatoes, these dry potatoes. I'm not really a fan of that, but these are really good. If you salt them just enough, for a little seasoned salt, and let them cook like the friggin' box tells you to. I used to rush it and they were never cooked right, didn't have any flavor, but I'm absolutely obsessed with these. They're so good. I needed more panko plain panko. I love the crunchy texture of panko, and I have been craving fried squash and fried shrimp, so I needed that. I have about this much left from last time, and I was glad it was there, because sometimes I only find Italian breadcrumbs, not the panko, so yay. I got 2 more of the blueberry muffins, and I got 2 because they're going to come in handy with something else I'm going to show y'all. These are good, but they go so fast. We can't have little muffins up in here. Even then, they ain't little. I mean, if you make mini muffins in a mini muffin tin. But just little basic regular muffins, they don't last up in this house. Maybe hour, 2, they're gone. And the only fun stuff that I found were some Christmas ornaments. This one was so pretty. It says Holly and Jolly for my little country tree. I don't know if I'm going to do a country tree. Last year, I think I had 2 up again. Yeah. But that's going to be for my country tree. And then this was so stinking adorable. They have the ones with the red and white, but he was so different with his little gray. So I grabbed him. And that's all of the Dollar Tree stuff. Here I have a few things that I picked up at the second thrift store that I went to today. The first one, but this one, I got a couple of things. I got these. I love the stars. They're these little sconces. They're for candles, but I'm not going to put candles on it. I have some mini terracotta pots. Let me see if there's a spike on there. No, there's not a spike. That's good. So I can put my little terracotta pots sitting on here with something growing out of them. Maybe a fake succulent, or maybe another one of my little spider plant babies. But I thought they were so pretty. Metal stars, and they were only $2 each. Then the only other thing that I actually bought home, there were a couple little things that I liked, but they were either too expensive or I didn't have any room for them. But this, come on now. It has a little drain hole. A little blue pot, perfect for my living room, and that was also only $2. And I like that it has a little drip tray, because I'd be getting heavy-handed with the water and then everywhere. But I'm obsessed with the blue. But that was it. That was all I picked up thrifting today. I'm kind of glad that I'm able to say that. I'm going to show you the things I picked up the 2 times that we went to Thrift Town. I picked up this faux leather cover of Pride and Prejudice. Look at that cover. It has some smudges on it. And you guys, I think I did this. I think I let it smudge because it was in my trunk forever. Because I would not, honestly, I wouldn't have bought it had I noticed the smudges. I think I did this. But it's still very pretty in this pretty blue. And it's just a lovely little leather bound book. And it was $2.99, but their purple was 50% off or 75% off. I can't remember, but I got that for either one. So that was super cheap. This is why I bought 2 packs of the blueberry mix, because I got this big Mama Jamma muffin tin. Thought it was a really, really good deal. And it was $2.99. Because like I said, maybe if I make bigger muffins, we won't go through them like friggin' hungry piranhas. Maybe we'll eat them a little slower. But I don't have a tin this size. So grab that. I found this thing, and I have a blue one that I found at a thrift store somewhere. I had no idea they came with a spoon. None at all. But look at this. It's a coffee mug with a little saucer that you can use as a top. This comes with a little spoon. Mine didn't come with a spoon from the last time I found one at a thrift store. I had no idea. It's really cute. It's used as a coffee mug or a flower pot. Spade spoon to stir your drink or plant some flowers. So stinking cute. And you guys, it was $3.99. Now I have 2. Then the only other thing that I found thrifting, and we had to Google it. We liked the comfort look of it. We like that it might be able to be used as a costume, but we didn't know who the heck this was. It's Mothman, I think. I think that's what we found out. But it's a whole zippered onesie, and it's huge, and it's supposed to be big. The people that we saw on Google and Amazon wearing it, it looks really loose on them. But it has these funky long finger wings, whatever the heck this is. It's really neat. It needs a washing. It's been in my trunk forever. It was Lysol's, but it just sat there. But it's a whole zippered onesie. Oh, how much was this? How much were you? Where's your price tag? Oh my goodness. Where's his price tag? Dun 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 dun. The heck, I know it wasn't a lot. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I know it wasn't a lot because I'm cheap. It was $4.99. So that's neat. I'm gonna throw that in the laundry. Throw that in the laundry. And then, speaking of costumes and Halloween and stuff, got some Spirit Halloween stuff. Like I said, little dude this year has not needed much. I still need to make a corpse. Yeah, I said that. But I think that's the only other thing he needs for his costume, since he's recycling and repurposing his one from last year. I kind of wish he wasn't, but then it looks good what he's done to it. It's just, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that he wants to recycle. But I have an idea, a different idea. If you're my friends on Facebook, you know I'm doing this whole mermaid thing, right? I think I might have mentioned it to you. The demon maid, the demon, whatever. It was going to be a demon mermaid, but now I think she's just going to be a mermaid that got caught up in a fisherman's catch, I'm thinking. So she's going to be grotesque, don't get me wrong. But it's not going to be what I envisioned, because I can't figure out how to do all that with the teeth that I wanted to do. So I'm going to keep it simple but gross. But it wasn't gross enough. So I come up with another idea for a second costume. And all I'm going to say is my costume's name is The Devil Inside. If y'all hear meowing, it's Bobo. He's sitting at the window wanting to come in. But he just went outside. Now he wants to come in. But anywho, my second costume is going to be called The Devil Inside. So I needed wings. I was going to go with some white wings, but then I'm like, nah, I have an idea. So I got those. And then I got this at Walmart. This was $4.97. Oh, $5.98. Got this at Walmart. He's not finished. He's not going to look like this. I have to gruesome him up. But that's for that. And then for my mermaid, I had been looking for this because we've been to Spirit Halloween twice. For my mermaid, I needed a finishing touch. Okay, I needed something because she's not going to be completely demonized and grotesque. I needed to make it gross. And I finally found one of these. It's a meat hook. But you know how I've seen these used as well? When they hook a tuna and they drag it. So, got this meat hook. And I think I'm done. Well, I actually need to get a cheapy wig. Oh, I might need to get 2 cheapy wigs. One for the Devil Inside and then one for the mermaid. Unless I get that can spray stuff, but with my allergies, I don't want to mess around and end up in ER instead of at my Halloween fun places. But there's a little bit I need to figure out along with making him his corpse. We still got a little bit of time. The fun things around here are Scare on the Square, our Boo Bash, our trip to Yesterland, to the Haunted Maze isn't until at least a month away. So I have a little bit of time, but that's everything. That's everything. Told you guys it wasn't much. I wasn't in the best of spirits when I was here and there and here and there. It's just, well, with the thrifting and all that. It's just I was out and about and thought it might make me feel better. And it kind of did, but not really. When you're in that kind of a funk or a slump, it just, like, the normal things that you like to do just really don't give you the same kind of woo. But like I said, today I was graced. God was like, okay, here's a little bit of something just to keep you going, because you're about to go down a toilet on this one, and I can't have you do that. You can't be all shook in your faith. You can't be giving up. Let me give you a little something so you know I ain't left you, dummy. I'm still here, okay? You just got to be a little patient. So I was graced today for sure, and it put me in better spirits. So I had the energy to come show you guys this stuff. And now I have to get upstairs and help little dude with an abstract art project that he has to turn in when he goes back to school on Monday. We're not sure if he's going to do splashes of color here and there, or if he's going to do shapes. Not sure. But it's one assignment that he did not turn in, and his art teacher said he still has time to turn it in. So I'm going to get up here. He's currently building something else. If you guys are my friends on Facebook, y'all saw that cool, spooky Mickey Mouse that he built out of Legos. He's so freaking creative. I'm going to attach pictures in here in case those of you are wondering, what? Spooky Mickey Mouse? What? Because he actually had an idea for Halloween to be a demented Mickey Mouse. Did I say Snoopy? He wanted to be a demented Mickey Mouse, but he waited too long to decide that he really did want to, and now there's not enough time for that kind of creativity. There's not enough time to find everything we would need. But he is obsessed with the idea of a bad Mickey, and he made one out of friggin' Legos. He made a glue trap with a little human on it, like flipping the script. He made a cage, you know, like those cages that the exterminators use, and they catch the mouses and the mices and all the little critters. He has one of those with a little person in it. I'm going to insert pictures because I just love his creativity. The fact that he just put this thing together in his own little mind is amazing. Right now, he's upstairs. I believe he's building a demented Goofy. Goofy? Yeah, a demented Goofy, because I recognize the colors. And I have to stop him because he has to do his project. He wants to go with his dad tomorrow. His dad already called, so he's going with his dad tomorrow. You're not going to be coming home or Sunday and trying to do an art project, and you still got to get ready for school and all that stuff. And then I have an interview on Monday. We ain't doing that. So he has to do his art project right now. And that's what I'm going to go upstairs and do. But I hope you guys had a great Friday. I hope you guys had a great week. And I want to say this. I got a message on Facebook from one of my cyber sissies who is going through a lot with her health right now. I'm not going to say names, and I'm not going to put her business out there. But you reached out to me on Facebook saying that despite everything you're going through, watching my videos makes you happy. And I can't even tell you how, like, wow, I am by that. Everything that you're going through, everything that you're going through, and you still, just from what I'm seeing on your page, you still are finding joy. You are still finding beauty in things. You're still moving and active and doing things. And I'm just like, you're talking about I make you happy watching my videos. You inspired me. You inspired me. You humbled me is what you did. Because I'm like, look at this lady. Everything she's going through. Everything that lies ahead for you. And you're still here. Like actively here. And you were a true inspiration. You inspired me. You humbled me. And I have not responded to you yet because I didn't know what to say. You sent me that long message on Facebook, and I didn't know what to say. I had to, like I said, you humbled me. I had to, like, really, wow, what can I say to something this amazing? How can I respond to something this amazing to a person this amazing. So I haven't responded, but you just came to my mind just now, and I'm addressing you here. And I hope your day was good. I hope your Friday was good, your week was good, your tomorrow is going to be good. You are an inspiration. And to anybody watching that is going through some things, that is struggling, oh my gosh, you guys, if we're still here, if we're still breathing, if we're still able to get up and aim for a bit of a difference, then we are blessed. We are okay. We're going to be okay. If we can take a breath and get up, we're going to be okay. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out and worrying and reaching out and coming right on to that other video and like, hey, you're back. Oh, you guys, y'all are awesome. Y'all are really awesome. So until my next go around, I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. And I love y'all bunches. Bye.
Just evil versions.
Okay, guys, so I was talking about him upstairs making the goofy demented version. There he is. It's Mickey and Goofy. This from a kid who didn't do his abstract art assignment in class, but can do this. So amazing.